So it's actually the end of the day right now. I'm supposed to be asleep so that I can wake up at 4 a.m. But I slipped up and I didn't record the second half of my video. I'm still getting used to this whole recording the process thing, man. I used to really hate phones in general. And I'm still getting over that hatred of phones. So, my shirt's bleached or whatever. That's fine. But yeah, so today was a solid day, productive day. We're going to make tomorrow even more productive. But I wanted to comment on some of the things that I'm currently struggling with in my artist entrepreneurship journey, outside of like the obvious stuff, like it's hard, but also doing it while having a full-time job is tough. The thing is, it's hard in general because I've actually walked the route for some time of trying to do it while like living with my parents. But honestly, it wasn't for me. Maybe a video for another day, but I also feel like something about doing it this way, I feel like really does make you into a person that can handle the pressure of getting it done. Because there's something about having an abundance of time that makes you not use it correctly. It's like when you have so much time, regardless of how it feels like, at least this is my experience, regardless of how much you want something, if your time, like if you have so much time, you don't have a job, and not everyone is privileged enough to like just move in with somebody and like try to like make shit happen during that time where they don't have to pay bills. But I was fortunate enough to live with my dad at the time, but I hated that shit. Like I couldn't get anything done. Like I couldn't get anything done. And not to say I wasn't getting anything done, but it felt like I was moving so slow even though I had so much time. But I feel like once you like throw yourself into the life, like the actual life that you're trying to escape from, it puts a different fire under your ass to build that life. Like when you're living in that comfortable environment of like not needing to pay for that much because you're living with somebody or whatnot, even though that is an uncomfortable feeling in itself, because of the fact that you are broke and there's a big pride hit that you take a big hit to your pride, especially as a man, if you're doing that. But there's a sense of comfort because you don't like the bills are not piling up and like you don't have to go to work, and that literally makes you move a little bit slower, in my opinion. At least that's how it worked out for me. I know a lot of people who have made it because and took that route where they were just that disciplined enough to just be in that state. But I feel like that state was affecting my mental health more than actually like being an independent man and building my business at the same time. But basically, outside of the normal thing that's hard, which is working 9 hours out of the day and building your business around that schedule and building your craft, practicing your craft around that schedule. Yeah, that's hard. But the thing that I've struggled with from the beginning of my artist/entrepreneurship career is just being seen. Like finding that audience, finding like really just getting somebody to just look at you, just to pay attention. And I used to blame it on the algorithm or the the algorithm or the people's attention span, the internet being this place where anybody can just throw up anything, whether it's high quality or not, and it's there, it's in a sea. I don't know. I feel like the internet at this point is literally bigger than the ocean. Like it is more, there is more going on the internet than in the ocean, which maybe who knows if that's actually correct. But like I feel like at this point, who knows? Both are incomprehensibly big, is what I'm saying. And so when the ecosystem is that big, it's just so difficult to get even one person to look at what you have going on. You would think that it wouldn't, but in my experience, that is the thing that I've struggled with the most. And partially, I feel like it's because of my ignorance when it comes up to marketing, which I'm paying that ignorance tax every day now because I work in marketing. And it's also a skill that I've been taking seriously for the past couple of years. So I feel like a lot of it has to do with me being ignorant. So I no longer look at my obstacles as excuses as to why I haven't made it yet. But it'd be frustrating as fuck when you spend hours, days on a piece of content and you put that shit out and literally almost no interaction. Like you spend so much time on it, and you just have to remember that even though, yes, the content is part of the business model, you have to understand that when you are building something, you don't get the gratification of, like, you don't get the gratification instantly. And it works the same way with content. Like you can put 1 million freaking hours into a piece of content, put it out, and nothing happens. And that's literally normal because nothing happened on the internet, but a lot happened. You know, all that time you put in practicing to play that part correctly online or in the video, all the hours you put in, they develop you as a person and your skill set. So it's like, it's not that nothing is happening. It's just that it sucks to do that. And then we naturally expect something to come out of that. But that something that came out of that is a better us, a better you know, for putting that work in and making it. And as you continue to get better, your chances of success and having that pop off moment get more probable and more probable as you continue to do that, regardless of whether you see the numbers going up like at all or down or flatline, or if they don't exist at all. Because at the end of the day, the success does not work in this kind of fashion. It is your growth works in this fashion. It's kind of like you're growing, but the growth that you're experiencing does not, like, the line does not look the same as the success that follows that. So we just gotta keep reminding yourself of that every day. And I have to do the same because, like, yesterday I posted a short of me playing bass, and I thought that it was a pretty cool clip, but almost no interaction across all social media platforms that I posted it on. No interaction. I won't say no. My sister, my sister commented on it, liked it, you know, like, I'm not going to say that nobody liked it, but literally almost like 11, like, I think like I got like barely double digit interaction on it. And so Yeah, it can be heartbreaking at times, but I got a lot better at bass learning that Thundercat riff. So, you know, but yeah, sometimes it literally can feel like the algorithm is suppressing you. And, at the end of the day, in order to be successful, you have to have a different outlook on your obstacles. You can't see them as excuses. You got to see them as opportunities for growth. So, all right, peace. Good night.